Welcome to the NDA, guys, the National Drama Association, where it's all fun and games, everyone's talking trash, everyone's bringing up old shit from the past, and everyone's exposing players. Everything is amazing, everything is great, until the Warriors decide that they're gonna snitch. So yeah, guys, welcome to the video, and make sure to go down and hit that like button. Let's try to get 200, guys. And if you're new, please do subscribe. I have a funny bit about the horrible trade deadline at the end, so enjoy it all. Yes, guys, Shaq's job on TNT is very much on the line right now. Why? Well, because the Warriors organization literally just reached out to Turner Sports. Now, they didn't reach out to anyone at TNT, they went straight to the top. Turner Sports is basically the company that completely owns TNT, and they're gonna have to make a decision. Now, three things can happen. One, Shaq gets fired because the NBA has become one big pussy. It hasn't become pussified, it has become a pussy. Literally, it is a physical vagina. Two, Shaq gets a raise and a promotion. At the end of the day, what it may come down to is TNT loving all this drama, loving all this attention. The show is already popular, and let's face it, millions of people are gonna want to tune in just to see what Shaq has to say. Three, Shaq straight up gets into a fist fight with McGee and KD at the same time. Careful, JaVale. If Shaq gets a couple of nice punches in, KD might switch sides. No, all jokes aside, if JaVale and Shaq threw hands, I got Shaq. This dude looks like he can absorb punches. And as for KD, I think he shouldn't be getting into fights with anyone, for obvious reasons. Now, to be unbiased, it's actually understandable where the Warriors and JaVale are coming from. Millions of people watch their show, and JaVale has literally been a punching bag for like 5 years now. Not only can it ruin his reputation, which it kinda already has, but it can mess up his money. JaVale is barely a player in this league, and that's mostly because teams don't want to have to deal with his nonsense.
McGee had to go between his legs to save the dribble. Alley-oop for JaVale, a little bit too. McGee had to go between his legs to save the dribble.
No, for real, teams think he's goofy, immature, and quite frankly, a fucking retard. Shaq and a fool puts his flaws out in the public for millions of people to see, and then he makes shit like this.
What if I told you the reality you know is one of many?
This doesn't make any sense.
Not everything does. Not everything has to.
But really, all of this was fun and games until the Warriors decided to snitch. I'm not trying to hate on the Warriors here, but there's a good chance Shaq does get suspended. If not, Shaq and a fool gets canceled. But what I do find to be the best part of this entire fight is JaVale literally calling Shaq an old bastard and a coon. And it's not even the first time. Here's a clip I'm sure you all forgot.
That being said, which part of Shaq and the Fool do you like? Is it the dunking? Is it the block shots? What is it that you like about Shaq and the Fool?
I don't watch Shaq and the Coon. I mean Shaq and the Fool.
Shaq and the Coon?
This interview is taking an unexpected turn.
I don't want to hear anyone say shit about JaVale again. Shaq and a coon? That's fucking genius. Oh, and his use of the peanut emoji? That's just brilliant. Guys, if we're honestly speaking, Shaq has got to back off right now, because KD and JaVale have a secret weapon, a deadly weapon, only accessible to Bay Area natives. The based god is against violence and negativity. Shaq, you have been warned. Right now, James Harden is the only one with the curse. Yo, Shaq has got to fall back immediately. This will not end. Wait. Something doesn't add up right now. James Harden the only one with the curse? Man, Lil B must be losing his power, folks, because James Harden is probably going to be the MVP this year. Oh yeah, and did he put a curse on his own spelling by accident? Who the fuck is Shaquelle? That being said, we've seen what the curse has done to James Harden in the past, and of course Kevin Durant. So I think Shaq should just fall back right now. And of course, we got more drama. Let's get into the juicy stuff, guys. The Kevin Durant response. Warning, what lies ahead may trigger some folks.
Yeah, and then a guy actually disagrees with you when you threaten them. I ain't no cops couldn't threaten civilians like that. So, you know, it's definitely childish. Shaq was a shitty free throw shooter. He missed dunks. He airballed free throws. He can't shoot. He couldn't shoot outside the paint. He's bigger than everybody. He didn't have any skill, but he was bigger and stronger than everybody. And he's still a great player, but you had your flaws too as a player. And you played on 5 or 6 teams too, so it's not like you're just this perfect, center. You had your flaws too. So, like I said, I ain't no cops can go on TV and go on Twitter and threaten civilians like that.
The classic Shaq has no skills narrative. This one is a fucking classic. This is almost worse than Kyrie believing the earth is flat. Like seriously, I only expected this type of shit from casual fans, aka fucking morons. But from Kevin Durant, this is confusing as hell. KD calls himself a student of the game, and ironically, when he spoke of Kobe's game, he nailed it on the head. He's the greatest of all time. His skill is second to none. Him and MJ are neck and neck as far as skill. Kobe is the top 2 best ever in just having skill, footwork, shooting the 3, shooting the pull-up, posting up, dunking on guys, and ball handling. Kobe and Jordan are 1 and 1A. Now, Kobe's not the GOAT, but KD has always had love for the Mamba, and everything else he said is hard to disagree with. I love you, KD, but I'm gonna have to break down your entire argument one by one. Shaq playing on 5 to 6 teams is kinda irrelevant here, because he had already won an MVP, 4 rings, and 3 finals MVPs before that. Second, KD for some reason brought up steals. If you rely on your big man who's about 300 pounds to get steals for you, that's kinda retarded. And it's even more retarded to use it as an argument to defend JaVale. Considering, of course, JaVale averaging 0.4 steals a game. Literally 0.4 for his career. And then the no skills thing, which pretty much blew up. This just in, Kevin Durant thinks LeBron is literally the equivalent to Donald Trump because he only shoots layups and doesn't have any real skill. Saying Shaq was just big and strong and he only dunked on people is basically the exact same shit as saying Steph is just a shooter and only shoots 3s over people. Everything I said for the past 10 seconds has been ridiculous. But for real, if what KD said was true, then it makes Shaq even more impressive, because if you can average 40 and 20 in the finals without even having skills, you're the fucking GOAT. Seriously, if Shaq did that with no skill, imagine what he would have done with skills. No, for real, you can tell how idiotic that statement was from KD. Cause, fuck skills, right? 20 rebounds, those just fall into your lap, bro. And who needs any skill to average 40? All you gotta do is just lay it up every time. Shit. You see how ridiculous it sounds? Oh yeah, and here's a video of Shaq with his no skill having ass.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Anyways, I just never expected this shit from KD, but in the end, I respect him for coming to JaVale's defense, and the entire message KD sent was on point. Aside from what he said about Shaq, I am personally on Kevin Durant's side. Shaq is funny as hell with the trolling, but it really does have an effect on JaVale's money and reputation. So good for KD to defend JaVale McGee like that. Only thing is, the last time he came to a teammate's defense, it didn't end up the prettiest for them.
Were you aware of Mark Cuban's comments before the game when he said Kevin was the only superstar on this team, and how do you react to that?
Hold up. He's an idiot. Don't listen to this. He's an idiot. All right, that's what we got to say about that. He's an idiot. Next question.
No, for real, guys. Kevin Durant is awesome for that, and Shaq sometimes is just too overly emotional and just too sensitive, and he totally fired back on Twitter. Mind your business. This ain't for you. I understand you sticking up for your teammate. That's cool. But your boy JaVale McGee is still a bum. He started it. I'ma finish it. Pardon that horrible impersonation, but Shaq is funny, man. He just doesn't care. This dude straight up called JaVale a bum like 10 times in 2 days. But yeah, guys, let's just see how all this ends. Let's see what they say. And let's hope Shaq a fool doesn't get canceled. Now, moving on, this is the National Drama Association, and we definitely have some more drama. Everyone has heard of Draymond Green just trashing Paul Pierce, and it's got Warriors fans saying some crazy ass shit, like some really crazy shit. So this guy right here said, just because we all think Draymond Green isn't good enough to talk shit to Paul Pierce, doesn't mean we don't want the NBA to have trash talk. To which a Warriors fan replied, he's better than Paul Pierce ever was. The truth hurts. The truth hurts? Yeah, real fucking clever pun there, homie. This is why some Warriors fans just ruin it for the rest, man. Listen, Warriors fans aren't that terrible. There's just a few of them who go full fucking retard. But anyways, when I first saw it, I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, why is he going in like that?
That farewell tour, they don't allow you like that. By 17, by 46, is at 144.98. Victory here in Oakland.
It hasn't even been a fucking minute since the game started. Seriously, what the hell? But you and I both know Paul Pierce, and how he's pretty underrated as a trash talker. I'm pretty sure he must have said some shit to Draymond too. But maybe he didn't. Maybe Draymond went off on Pierce for some other reasons. Well, what most of you guys probably forgot is what Pierce said about the Warriors before this matchup happened. I could have left Boston years ago, but I stuck it out. I just feel like when you're that close as a competitor, you don't go join the team that just put you out. Golden State choked. Like seriously, I mean 3-1? 3-1? You're not supposed to lose 3-1. You should never lose. Golden State choked. I never blew a 3-1 lead. That would never happen. I'm pretty much 100% sure this is why Draymond fired all those shots at Pierce. But at the end of the day, it looks like the truth got the last laugh. Over 100,000 fucking retweets. You just gotta love it, to be honest. It's barely been a day since we got back from the All-Star break and the drama is exploding. I don't think we've even seen this much drama in a single NBA season yet. Welcome to 2017, guys. You know who's really enjoying this though? Adam fucking Silver. This dude is probably jerking off every 5 minutes. We talk about the NBA before the games, during the games, after the games. It's been all NBA everything. Dude is gonna be in a coma from all the masturbation. No, I'm just kidding. He probably can't even get his dick up anymore. But anyways, what do I think about all this? Well, I think Paul Pierce is a bitch. Going to Twitter about your problems? What the fuck? No, I'm joking. I love Paul Pierce. And honestly, I love all of this. I love it all. It's amazing. You assholes can't be the ones to say the NBA is soft and pussy nowadays and then get pissed at Draymond for this. Paul Pierce is a legend and a Hall of Famer, but this is entertainment. And this is good for the NBA. I loved it all. I mean, I personally wouldn't slander a player who's 10 times better than me and has had a better career than me. But if you think Draymond Green has any shame, you just haven't been paying attention, bro. Although, I kind of feel for the Celtics fans, man. This was kind of like a double dagger. Not only did he disrespect the shit out of Pierce, but he topped it off with a, you think you Kobe? He was wrong for that, man. But Kobe is on another level, though. This motherfucker is a killer. Mark Cuban was talking that shit a few years back, talking about Kobe should be amnestied, the Lakers should release him, all that bullshit. Kobe didn't say a word. Next time Lakers played the Mavs, shit was on national television. Kobe goes for 38 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds, 15 points in the fourth quarter, dagger jumper, and then he tweeted. The trade deadline. Derek Carr. Is Big Bro PG about to be a Laker? No. Are Laker fans still on that bullshit? Yes. So, worst trade deadline ever. I planned on making a video just on the trade deadline. I was getting hyped, I was getting ready like, fuck yeah, Paul George to the Lakers, Melo to the Cavs, let's go, we're gonna have some awesome moves. Instead, we got a Tyler Ennis trade. Yeah, it was awful. What was interesting though, was Devin Booker the legend. This awesome teammate assured PJ Tucker he's not being traded anywhere at around 10 a.m. Little did he know the trade deadline ends at 12 p.m. So naturally, about 30 seconds later, he was traded. Never trust a light skin. Also, with KD coming to JaVale's defense and everything, I've been feeling pretty good about him lately. I think we've been too hard on him. Dude is one of the greatest ever. Oh, what's this? There's a tweet? Okay, let me check. Nope, false alarm. Still an asshole, folks. False alarm. For real, KD's amazing and I'm trying to like him as hard as possible cause he's just that damn good. But he keeps saying shit like this. And ever since he left OKC, he's just been constantly saying shit that gets taken the wrong way. In all seriousness though, if I had to pick, my favorite move was probably Dougie McBuckets to OKC. Russell needed shooters, they needed floor spacing, and it's gonna be pretty fun to see what happens. Other than that, after the Demarcus Cousins move, every other trade was really just trash, to be honest. Nothing really exciting, and yeah, I mean, it was a pretty average trade deadline. So yeah, if you made it here, thank you so much. Let me know in the comments and just comment whatever you like about the trade deadline, Draymond trash talk, Shaq and KD beef, any questions. I reply to all the comments, and make sure to smash that like button for me, guys. And let me know what you guys think of daily uploads, potential uploads every single day. Let me know, and if you're new, please do subscribe, and I'll owe you one, guys. Make sure to check out my last video if you haven't already, or just click on a random one, whatever you like. Enjoy, guys. Peace, peace.